Evening Lafufu, Ex-Gamer, Titus, Kratos, Dave, and everyone else. So basically, yesterday we stopped at the caves. So, quick jump cut to the caves. Yoink. A vamp fighting simulator, eh? Doesn't seem to work actually this time. Oh, there we go. Well, right now I don't. Maybe because I'm in a cave. Would you look at that?
The camo pattern you're wearing now is called snow. Snow, as you might have guessed, is a winter camouflage developed to provide cover in a snowy environment. It's not solid white though. It's got a little bit of vegetation pattern mixed in too. It should work pretty well if you wear it against a white background.
Okie dokie. Never mind.
You're on a solo sneaking mission. Your success is based on your ability to survive. That's where the survival viewer comes in. The survival viewer contains everything you need to survive out in the field. Use camouflage to change your camouflage, and backpack to select your gear. Use food to eat, cure to treat wounds, and map to view a detail.
What, no comment about my outfit? There goes the full circle.
Whenever you find a...
Sure. Oh boy.
I've caught you at last. We are the sons of the boss. I am the pain. I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
Cool!
Let's get started.
I don't remember your attack patterns, so I'm just gonna shoot you until you die.
Attack!
Nice fish, though. You found nothing, boy. Wait. That's 1911? That's not what I wanted. Whoops. You see nothing. That's a lot of fish over here.
You can run, but you can't hide. Hey! Come, my brothers!
Hello, Bobo! I like how you can just swim in circle, do the same thing over and over again, and it just works. Eh. There is no aim assist. Oh, hello, Mixu.
Is that the best you can do?
Huh. What will Siggy tell me?
The Pain is said to possess the power to control his hornets at will. Watch out for insect-based attacks, especially his so-called bullet bees.
Bullet bees!
Pain doesn't just use hornets, he's got guns and grenades in his arsenal too. Be especially careful about those grenades. Snake, watch out for those bullet bees. Bullet bee is the pet name the Pain gave to a special type of hornet that he keeps inside his body. When the Pain gives the order, they fly at their target like bullets, burrow into his body, and eat away at his insides until he's dead. If you get hit by a bullet bee, go into the survival viewer right away and heal yourself on the cure screen. That being said, despite the name, a bullet bee is really just a type of hornet. They can't follow you into the water. If the Pain launches any at you, dive under the water. The Pain can supposedly use his hornets to create a copy of himself and confuse the enemy. If he does that, try and figure out which one is real and attack it. When he copies himself, the hornets that normally protect him will be used to create the double. That means you'll be able to damage him with a gun. But be warned, if you screw up and shoot the double, or you take too long to shoot, you'll get hit with a counterattack.
In his crevices.
The Pain is said to possess the power to control his hornets at will. Watch out for insect-based attacks, especially...
Okay, you're talking the same crap now.
Snake, watch out for those bullet bees. Bullet bees are the name the Pain gives the special hornets he raises inside his own body. And if they get into your body, your wounds will become worse and worse until you get rid of them. If you're afflicted by bullet bees, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to dig them out with your knife. Once the bullet bees are out, don't forget to apply styptic and disinfectant to the wound. When the hornets come to attack you, you can cause the swarm to scatter by shooting at it with your gun. Also, the hornets can't follow you into the water, so you can get away by diving into the water. Hornets are also vulnerable to fire and smoke. You can keep them away from you by using a smoke grenade. Swinging a torch around using the CQC button should also work. Snake, you won't be able to see a thing with a swarm of hornets covering your head. The hornets can't follow you into the water. If you find your vision being blocked by a swarm of hornets, dive into the water. You could also try driving them away with the smoke from your cigar. Waving your torch around with the CQC button should also work.
Snake, as long as the Pain is using his hornets to protect his body, you won't be able to damage him with gun attacks. You'll need to use a grenade to get rid of the hornet swarm first. Go into first-person view and throw a grenade at him. The shotgun should work as well. Get rid of those hornets protecting him, and then attack him with a gun. Snake, if the Pain's hornets stick to you, you won't be able to move freely. If hornets start to stick to you, take care of them before they prevent you from moving altogether. Either jump into the water or wave your survival knife around to drive them away. If you become unable to move, wiggle the left analog stick and press the buttons rapidly to shake them off before you get shot. Understood?
No.
Snake, not even the Pain's special hornets can pursue you into the water, and the grenades he throws will only be half as deadly underwater. If you sense danger, escape by diving into the water. To dive underwater, press the crawl button while you're swimming on the surface. To move forward underwater, press either the CQC button or the crawl button. Use the left analog stick to control your direction. In a pinch, you can press the action button to quickly rise to the surface. Also, handguns and rifles can be fired underwater. You can use these to attack targets above the surface as well.
You want a grenade, huh?
What's that? Go!
Ah. That was a grenade. For sure.
Not too bad. Are you just going to run away? Grenade!
Damn it. Yeah, he asked for a grenade, I better deliver. I already have one equipped. Oh. I'm being abused by grenades.
You the taste of real.
I overthrew it a little. Ha! Hello there. Why do they sound like trucks?
Get him!
It takes forever to climb out of the water.
Hey!
Huh?
Come, my bullet beast! Get him!
Oh no, you don't. Uh-oh. Barely, actually. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should go eat some fish. What's fish be? Yeah, you're given a lot of fish so you can recover stamina. I guess on higher difficulties you get less fishy. I saw Kerotan. Oh. Oh. What? Was that his double?
Is that the best you can do? Take this!
That headshot should have taken him out, but what would I know? Yup. His dancing is pretty trollish.
Are you just going to run away?
Yes. Oh, damn it.
Grenade!
That's my line. Ow. This side is sucky. Oh. Look at all that sushi. Seriously? At this time, he'll already be recovered. As if I care. can't hit me even if you try.
Is that all you got? Ah!
Who cares about the shotgun approach?
The pain. The pain. The pain. The pain.
Are we talking about Max Payne? Hello, Leon. Full of pain.
Snake, what's that camouflage?
It's called Hornet Stripe. I got it from the pain.
No kidding. Sounds like a pretty unique design. From the looks of it, it's somehow infused with the power of hornets.
The power of hornets?
Sure. When you're wearing that outfit, hornets won't attack you. Neither will spiders or leeches. You might even be able to tame the ones that come flying out of a hive.
I've got superpowers.
Snake, be careful. That cave is inhabited by vampire bats.
I know, you told me.
The vampire bat bites its victims and sucks their...
You already told me.
The exit from the cave should be toward the back. Proceed through the cave and find the exit to the swamp aqueduct.
Oh, because it's what? Essentially the second boss of the game? Of course it's supposed to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, maybe Volgin on Europe Extreme is pretty annoying. And this should lead back into that cave with the camo. This one, normal.
Pretty tasty.
Hello, Buns. Don't have any bonds in my inventory, though. Oh wait, I do. Xbox One pad. Max, my dearest friend. Hello there. You can always adjust that the aim is at like around 50%, so you can interrogate without killing him.
Snake, be careful when you approach the enemy. The closer you are to them, the more accurate their shots will be, and the more damage their weapons will do. That means you've got a greater chance of getting seriously wounded. Daring frontal assaults are not a good idea. But if you do get seriously injured, go into the survival viewer and treat it immediately.
Keep in mind that every weapon and piece of equipment weighs something. The heavier the equipment you're lugging around, the faster you'll burn up stamina. You can see how much your equipment weighs by going into the backpack screen in the survival viewer. If you're trying to conserve your stamina, make some cuts and toss the equipment you don't need in your backpack.
Snake, you beat the pain.
Not without a tough fight.
How did it feel to fight one of the boss's comrades?
What are you getting at?
I just want to know what it's like to have fought a member of the legendary Cobra unit. That's all.
What you want to know is if I can really face the boss. Is that right?
Well, that too.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. I'll get the mission done.
I certainly hope so.
So the exit of the cave is up ahead?
Right. Go to the end of the cave and you'll come out in an aqueduct overgrown with
Bye-bye.
mangroves. This leads to the Ponizovye swamp.
Eva, where are you now?
I told you, didn't I? I'm right near the Colonel.
Pretty weak answer if you ask me.
I suppose you're right.
Eva.
Snake, I'm under orders to cooperate with you, but that doesn't mean I have to tell you everything I know. I would assume the same applies to you too.
The exit from the cave should be toward the back. Proceed through the cave and find the exit to the swamp aqueduct.
Pretty tasty.
Might be false, but it's still tasty. I want to feed these to our god. Almost walked into that. Nice bats. Oh yeah, I forgot to shoot the Froggo. In the boss arena. That's a lot of orange. Hello there. Oh, hey, it's this area.
Paramedic,
What's up?
you were right.
About what?
I ate a Russian glow cap and it charged up my batteries.
Huh?
What's wrong?
That's great. Snake, can you excuse me for a second?
Sure.
Did you just hear that?
Yeah. There's no way eating a bioluminescent mushroom would cause your batteries to recharge.
What do you think it means?
Beats me. Maybe it's all in his mind.
You mean like a placebo effect?
Why not? You've seen how gullible he is.
Oh, I guess there's no harm done. Should we let him keep believing it?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Snake, I'm back. Yes, the Russian glow cap is a glowing mushroom, so it'll recharge your batteries when you eat it.
Hope you liked it.
You say they have flying platforms out there? Flying platforms are a type of personal VTOL aircraft.
They were working on those in America too, weren't they?
Yeah, back in the 50s. They were supposedly going to be used for scouting and patrol missions, as well as to spot for artillery units and transport troops into rough territory. They even got an initial prototype off the ground in 1955. But the thing wasn't fast enough, and there were problems with getting it to stop and turn in midair, so they ended up scrapping the project. The ones you see there were built by the Soviets after they got their hands on the American design plans. The American model used a pair of contra-rotating rotors to generate lift, but those Soviet models seem to be using jet engines instead. They must have kept going with their research after the US abandoned its own project. Now they've finally overtaken us. You gotta give them credit for sticking with it. If you get spotted by an enemy riding a flying platform, they'll go into alert phase. The flying platforms themselves don't seem to be armed, but the pilots are carrying Scorpion submachine guns and grenades. The recoil on the Scorpion is low enough so that they should be able to fire one-handed in full auto mode. That gives them some serious firepower.
I see you found your way to the aqueduct. If you follow it to the north, you'll come to a warehouse used for transporting supplies. Pass through the warehouse, and you'll come out into a forest. The lab where Sokolov is being held is directly to the north of that forest, so head north.
So, right after the warehouse, it was the high chance Tsuchinoko place?
Snake, that area is home to the Big Eye Trevally. The Big Eye Trevally is a type of mackerel. The adult fish lives around coral reefs, but the young can be found in freshwater areas such as estuaries and rivers.
Good to know. So, how do they taste?
The guidebook doesn't say.
Huh. Well, if they're a kind of mackerel, they should be okay to eat, right?
You'd think so, but...
But what?
Well, I've heard stories about people getting ciguatera poisoning after eating the adult fish.
Ciguatera poisoning?
Uh-huh. Fishes that live near coral reefs are sometimes contaminated with a poison known as ciguatera toxin. It apparently gives you food poisoning when you eat it.
So I can't eat those big-eyed trevally?
I don't know whether those trevally are contaminated with ciguatera or not, but use caution just in case.
The conversation?
Delicious.
Small ones. The fast ones. Are they the ones? Might as well shoot him just cause.
Not too bad.
Maybe Snake has really good ears.
I'm full.
That's still not what I want. How's my visibility underwater? Pretty bad. That's the one? Yeah!
I can't take another bite.
Got him. What did I want to check? I forgot. Oh, Roughneck. Will they see me here? Apparently not. Do you want me to attempt to do the trick? Oh, I don't have a sniper rifle to off you know whom. Thanks. Was it that you could only do it on your second playthrough? Or was it that you could find the weapon somewhere? So I missed the weapon. Is that it?
Get your hands off me. I'm not going anywhere. Really now? How many times must I tell you? Tanya! Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences.
No, I took the wrong path intentionally first. This is the main entrance.
Damn you!
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely. One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready? Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield. You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours.
I didn't kill him. He just OD'd on trank rounds.
I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it.
Hello, Gramps.
I'm leaving him to you, the field.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
The end is saving what life he has left in him for battle. Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
Aha!
Yeah. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops.
Don't you already have a butt boy? Hello, Tanya.
Kuwabara. Kuwabara.
Gisaro, is that you?
No, I think that was Patrick. Not gonna risk it.
To take a rest, all you have to do is save and exit the game. The next time you load your save data and continue the game, your stamina...
I forgot, X-Gamer. Maybe Laugh can answer that one.
When you're using the
Hello there, comrade. I made it out of the caves. Did a battle there. Guess I could show you the cutscene again, since we're doing this. Damn it, Laugh. Damn it. Suppressor. Was that the thing? Yeah. Was the rifle in a box? Or underwater? I don't recall, you see. I see. So I need to go deeper then. That a spider?
I see you've caught a cobalt blue tarantula. The cobalt blue tarantula is a poisonous spider with a highly potent venom. If you get bitten, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to administer a serum injection. There are many different varieties of tarantulas. The cobalt blue is part of a group called earth tigers. They build their nests mainly underground and are highly aggressive. Their diet consists of not only insects, but also mice and even snakes.
Interesting. So how do they taste?
Are you really going to eat them?
Naturally. So?
It says here they're not very good.
Damn.
Don't act so surprised. Isn't it obvious?
Why would it be obvious?
It's a spider, for goodness sake. A big one, but still a spider, and there's not much to it.
Yeah.
If only it were as big as the one in Earth versus the Spider.
The what?
Earth versus the Spider. It's a movie about this gigantic spider. When it's small, it's about 15 feet wide. But when it's big, it's about 35 feet wide.
What do you mean when it's small and when it's big?
The size changes from scene to scene. It happens all the time.
Huh.
Well, I didn't get poisoned by the Foshi. Knock knock. I mean, whatever the button was. Ah, there it is. Okay, then. Escape! Well, this is probably gonna take a multiple attempts. I'm aware because I did it before. I'm gonna do it and then reload anyway.
Really now? How many times must I tell you?
Hope you like shocking scenes, Icefall.
Each time you resist, your lover will suffer the consequences. Is that clear?
Vulcan. Damn you!
And that's how you turn into quiet in one easy step.
Hold it right there, traitor. Let's find out just how lucky you are. Watch closely.
Shooting Cal.
One of these 3 guns has a single bullet in it. I'm going to pull the trigger 6 times in a row. Are you ready?
Looks like your luck hasn't run out yet.
There's no such thing as luck on the battlefield.
Maybe.
You'd better stay in line from now on. The Cobras will take care of him.
That it is. My revolver!
Has the CIA dog been disposed of yet?
The pain is dead.
What? He may be a child, but he's definitely one of yours.
The only downside is that it is not running at 60 all the time.
I fear Khrushchev may have a hand in this. We have no time to lose. You must eliminate him before the final test.
Don't worry. They'll be able to handle it.
When you asked if it is, I said yes. So it's not the HD remake, it's the original.
I'm leaving him to you, the field.
The old man is always sleeping. Is he all right?
I already did it before, so there are no surprises.
Normally, he's dead. But he'll wake up when the time is right. And when he does, it will be the end for the boy.
No. Sokolov isn't worth your love. You can entertain me until the rain stops. Kuwabara. Kuwabara.
The Sorrow, is that you?
Just high resolution. Well. Let's see if I can align my shot. I think you're supposed to move. I should have waited for you know what to land on my head.
Follow the aqueduct to the north and...
Snake, that area should be inhabited by tree frogs. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout...
And nobody commented about it at all.
When you fire continuously with a gun...
Let's try that again. And I'll show you what happens if you don't move. That's what happens. That's about it. Took a big chunk of my health though, if you look at it. Gone to sleep. Gone to sleep, my little boyo.
What's wrong?
Ugh. Couldn't do a clean shot. What do you mean by sleep? Oh. That one? I don't have a tranq rifle. The only trick here is to use the sniper rifle to take him out. Lethally. That's the only way. Otherwise, you just do it later. Any good food around here?
Snake, be careful. That area is supposed to be inhabited by cobalt blue tarantulas.
Yeah, I caught one.
The cobalt blue tarantula is a poisonous spider with a highly potent venom. If you
You forget?
go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to administer a serum injection. Burns happen when you're engulfed in flames or get caught in an explosion. When you've got a burn, Snake, that area is home to the big-eye trevally. The big-eye trevally is a type of mackerel. The adult fish lives around coral reefs, but the young can be found in freshwater areas such as estuaries and rivers.
Paramedic.
What's up?
Are you a medic or a doctor?
I'm a well-respected physician, or I was until I joined the CIA.
How is your reputation?
My what?
Your reputation.
Oh, that.
How was it?
Why? Don't you trust me?
That's not what I meant.
Fine then.
So,
So what?
your reputation, how was it?
My, you're relentless.
Hey, I'm a snake. So,
My reputation was spotless. I'm highly skilled, patient, and good looking to boot. Everybody wanted to see me. What else would you expect? No, seriously.
Incidentally, her nickname back then was Quack.
Major.
is that true?
Is what true?
About your nickname.
No. Well, maybe a few people did call me that.
So you were a quack.
No. Well, yes and no. I mean, in a sense I was, but then again I wasn't.
Snake, her skills as a doctor are beyond reproach. You have my word on that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, Snake.
Then why did they call her quack?
It's because she...
Never mind that. It doesn't matter. We've got a job to do and we have to stay focused. Besides, my past doesn't have anything to do with the mission and...
Because she never shuts up.
Yes, that's it.
No, that's not it. Snake, tell him that's not true. Say something.
I'd better get back to the mission.
Yes, you do that.
Just a minute. Snake, don't you hang up on me. Snake, it says here you can catch maroon sharks in that area. The maroon shark is found mostly...
Ugh. No trouble. Ah! I didn't notice. Oh, I got bitten. Give me the serum. Actually, I'm gonna eat one as a revenge. Can they let me in?
When you fire
Sure.
the mark
Hey, I remember this place. I think I was stuck here. Conveniently, you get a serum in case you get bitten. Maybe I wasn't stuck here, but for some reason I remember this area.
HQ, please respond. This is HQ. Control here. We're being attacked. Enemy position. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution. Where'd he go? What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Ah. Of course, they can automatically tell me where I am. Of course.
What's wrong?
Am I screwed or are they screwed?
A little further ahead. The forest is deadly. size docking. You can find trap indicators.
Speak.
Fire support request 148.56.
Speak.
Let me go!
Not sure if I ever tried it. A suppressor. That's some good food over here. Thanks. Yeah, silencer. From Guntar's Bumburs, if I read that correctly. So is this the place for Tsuchinoko? But this is the place where I caught it. That's a lot of poisonous froggers out here. Nice traps. Sure. Fakey.
Cuts happen when you get slashed with a knife or other sharp.
Sure.
There seem to be traps planted throughout that area, and they look a little primitive.
Yeah, but this is their territory. Why would they need this many traps here?
Maybe it's part of some kind of tactical research.
Tactical research?
Yeah. As I'm sure you know, the Soviet Union is leading a worldwide revolution among communist forces all over the globe. But a lot of the countries involved don't have the necessary funds and industrial technology, so they need tactics that are both effective and economical.
That's what they're researching?
Yeah, and traps are one of the best ways to do that. I'll bet that place is one of their testing grounds. Clappers, arrows, pendulums, all of these traps are set off by applying force to a rope. Don't touch the ropes and you'll be fine. Use rolling to get over them, or just crawl under them. Either way ought to work. If you do set off a trap and an arrow or a spiked pendulum comes flying your way, you can still dodge it by immediately diving out of the way. Pit traps and snares are camouflaged into the ground to make them harder to detect. But if you look carefully enough, you can see them through the disguise. Try stalking to proceed with extra caution. In any case, if you think there might be traps lying around, keep a close eye on the ground and stay alert.
So, Lafufu, was this the area? The high chance Tsuchinoko area? Let's see. There was a weapon. That's a frog.
This works.
That I did. Where did you go, Lef? I'm not gonna eat poisonous frogs. I already did. I already did. I don't think so. Been 3 minutes and Lab hasn't been answering. Froxy, Froxy, Froxy. I never gave him the permission to die. Is this the place, Laugh? To capture your frog seas. Ha 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 ha. Hey, we caught something.
Can't complain.
You're full of it, Laugh. See you, ex-gamer. Next time, though. Hey, 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 hey.
What can I say?
Snake, you caught a Tsuchinoko.
What?
Is it true, Snake?
Yeah.
Way to go, my man! You really are the boss's apprentice.
Yes, it looks like sending you in was worth it after all. Hurry up and finish your mission and then bring it back to us. Under no circumstances are you to eat it, is that clear?
Snake, I looked at your medical record. You've been exposed to an atomic blast?
Yeah, the Bravo shot. It was a hydrogen bomb test conducted at Bikini Atoll on March 1st, 1954. I was at the American base on Kwajalein in the Marshall Islands when the ashes of death started falling from the sky.
Any symptoms?
None. At least, not yet. But a lot of the guys who were in it with me are now suffering from thyroid cancer and leukemia. Some of them are dead already. One of these days. Anyway, I'd better get back to the mission.
Yeah.
You can.
Snake, the lab we're so...
Leaf pattern is a forest camouflage.
That's damn good.
Some types of food spoil faster than...
Snake, watch out.
And nobody cared.
Keep in mind that every weapon and piece of equipment weighs something.
There's only one in the game. Can do the phantom pain zoom in on the face. Was there any benefit to disarming the traps? Huh. Sure. Buffering? Well, that's a sad elf. For that 4G. Nice zombie. Eh. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm done with this area.
What is this?
That's a flying rat. That's what it was. How's our time, busy laugh?
That area is home to a small bird called the red avadavat. The red avadavat is a small bird native to southern China and Southeast Asia. This is its mating season, so the males ought to be a brilliant red color right now. If you want to catch one alive, use the tranquilizer gun. By catching one and then releasing it, you might be able to distract the enemy's attention.
I see. How do they taste?
The what?
The flavor.
You're not going to eat such a cute little bird, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Something bothering you?
no.
Okay then, so how about it?
How should I know?
A suppressor can...
Sokolov is inside.
I see dogs. So, how much time do we have left then? Not dead? Alright, it's a cage.
Hey, this works.
Got one.
Sokolov.
Some types of foods.
Let's see, I'm gonna save and see how well can we throw this.
Huh? I hear something. There's nothing here.
Huh. Oh, aren't they hungry? I guess only fish works.
Huh? I hear something.
This did not go according to the plan.
There's nothing here.
Oh well. Guess I'm gonna keep it for myself then. What if I throw a crab? Will that make the doggo sleep? Yeah. I need to do it all over again. I overthrew. Or maybe not. That's one weird eating sound. that a coral? Thanks, Kojima. Will this work? Guess not, huh? It was still going through that hole. So it just went back to sleep? Hey, I tried, Trouble. I tried.
You can capture animals alive.
La 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 la.
In addition to
Sure. Guess no radio entertainment for me. More KG. Can get in the vents. Into the vents. I see a Froggo. Doesn't matter, not gonna go for the nickname. Because I already missed at least one. Finding under a truck. What if I eat a glow cap? Damn! That's a big chunk of a battery. Magic. I actually have 2 weapons for Siggy to talk about. Rise and shine, sweetheart. Actually 3 weapons, now that I think about it. Actually maybe 4 weapons. Let's hear all about it.
Looks like you've got some TNT. TNT is short for trinitrotoluene, a pale yellow crystalline compound made from a trinitrified mix of nitric acid and sulfuric acid. It's used throughout the world as a military explosive. It has a low sensitivity and is chemically stable, making it easy to handle. It's also got a low melting point and can easily be shaped by boiling or steaming it. But because the sensitivity is so low, you need a booster to actually get it to explode.
No problem. It came with its own remote control detonator.
Good. Then all you have to do is press the weapon button to place the TNT, and then press the CQC button to set it off. The map screen in the survival viewer will display the locations where you've planted TNT. Take warning though, the radio signal for the detonator is pretty weak. Don't forget that pressing the CQC button will only set off TNT that's planted in the same area.
Do you want to have exploding turtles, Icefall?
Ah, you've got an SVD. That's the Soviets' top-of-the-line semi-automatic sniper rifle, adopted just last year. SVD stands for the Russian words that mean Dragunov Semi-Automatic Sniper Rifle. For a long time, the standard Russian sniper rifle was the Mosin Nagant. But at the beginning of the 1950s, when Soviet troops started carrying automatic rifles and assault rifles, the need for an automatic sniper rifle increased. The SVD was developed to fulfill that need. It can use the same ammo as the Mosin Nagant, 7.62mm by 54 rim cartridges, but they developed a new type of ammo with a tighter firing pattern to go along with it. I heard that these new rounds have a steel core and are 2.5 times more precise than regular rifle bullets. Nothing can match that thing in terms of precision. Try it out for yourself and see how powerful it is. When you equip a sniper rifle, you'll go straight into first-person view. Once you're in position, press the aim button to look through the scope. The trigger is the weapon button as usual. You can change the magnification on the scope by pressing the action button. You can fire from a standing position, but your aim will be a heck of a lot steadier if you're lying down. Try it out.
I've got a shotgun.
Ah, I see you got yourself an M37. The M37 is a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. Don't expect any kind of accuracy from a distance, but one blast will send the enemy flying, and it's got some serious firepower, too. Good thing to have with you in close-range combat. It takes a while to reload, though, so plan accordingly. The thing that really distinguishes the M37 is that it's lightweight. It's about 2 pounds lighter than other shotguns. In fact, it's so light that it's been nicknamed the Featherlight.
Yeah, and to top it off, this one's had its barrel and stock sawed off.
That's probably a modification to make it easier to wield in the jungle. Those Soviet boys know what they're doing. I guess the other distinguishing feature would be the lack of an ejection port on the side of the receiver.
Ambidextrous, huh?
Exactly. It's been designed so you can use it left-handed or right-handed with equal ease. But that's not all. The low number of apertures means that it won't get jammed up as much with mud and dirt when you use it out in the field. This weapon is made for the jungle.
Good to know. But what are they doing with an American-made shotgun?
Good question. I guess they could be doing research on Western weapons, but... Did you ever hear about the SAS using shotguns in the jungle combat in Malaya?
Just stories.
In the jungle, you're always running into the enemy when you least expect it. The SAS found the shotgun to be extremely effective, delivering massive firepower in a short period of time. Because of that, lately a lot of point men are starting to use shotguns as their weapon of choice. Vogan's men might be trying that tactic out for themselves. Snake, you've got a...
I know. It's some new kind of rifle out of the West. Looks kind of like a black rifle.
No, it's not an AR-15. It's an XM16E1, a top-of-the-line rifle that the Army adopted recently on a trial basis. The U.S. military was working on a new concept for a light infantry weapon from the late 40s through the mid-50s. In the end, they decided they wanted a .22 caliber high muzzle velocity rifle with full auto capability. What they came up with was the AR-15, the so-called black rifle. The one you've got there, the XM16E1, is a modified AR-15 that's been fitted with a bolt forward assist. I heard they're doing performance evaluations down in Southeast Asia.
So they captured one in Vietnam and brought it here?
That's my guess. But that thing looks a lot different from a regular XM16E1. There must have been a gunsmith present at the field test who made all these modifications on the spot. The fact that it's painted in camouflage colors shows that more and more people these days are starting to realize the importance of camouflage.
They made it so it takes a suppressor, too.
Yep, that's a nice feature to have for a recon unit on a sneaking mission deep in enemy territory. You can attach and detach the suppressor by opening the weapon window and pressing the enter button. Oh, and the firing mechanism's been modified to enable 3-shot bursts.
Why the hell would they do that?
These days, a lot of new recruits aren't used to firing in full auto mode. They have no trigger control and end up emptying the whole clip at once. Maybe they were experimenting with ways to prevent that and came up with the burst mechanism as a possible solution.
Stupid idea, if you ask me.
Hey, give it a chance. It might come in handy. Open the weapon window and press the action button to switch between semi-auto, full auto, and 3-shot burst modes. Have fun with that.
Usually it's just abbreviations of names and some technical data. I am mad scientist. Oh, cool.
I see you're disguised as a scientist. It suits you rather nicely. As long as you don't do anything suspicious, like roll or crawl, the enemy should have no reason to suspect you. Sokolov is somewhere inside that lab. Find out where he is and make contact with him. If you want to know where Sokolov is, why don't you ask one of the people around there?
I'm correcting my glasses, Icefall.
Hello there?
Paramedic, it's me.
Snake? Oh, it's you. For a minute there, I thought you were someone else.
Why are you so nervous? You've seen this mask before, right?
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
Huh?
Cool. You know, kind of like a Venusian.
A Venusian?
I mean, not the crab kind, the other kind.
Paramedic, do you really think a guy you've never seen before would suddenly call you on this frequency?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but still. What if it was a being from another planet? You can't rule out that possibility.
Your field uniform is not...
Rah, rah, rah. How can I talk to you? That's a nice picture. A potato picture, if anything. Newsweek, huh? I don't want to use my mouth. I think this went for the basement. That's totally an alert button. I think other mad scientists were down here. Or were these the jail cells?
Huh? Hey!
Snake is back. Metal Gear 3. Metal Gear Solid 2. Maybe I should take off the Rykov's mask. Because they know who the mask wearer is.
If you're looking for Sokolov, he's not here anymore. Put that thing away. You'll spoil my drink.
My Zone of the Enders figurine.
So, you're the intruder everyone's talking about. Typical capitalist dog. No manners.
And who are you?
You mean you've never heard of me? And you call yourself an agent? Very well, then. I am Alexander Leonovich Granin. A man of some importance, if I do say so myself.
Hi.
I am the foremost weapons scientist in the Soviet Union, and the head of the glorious Granin Design Bureau. This is the Order of Lenin. It is an honor of the greatest magnitude, given along with the title of Hero of Socialism to only the finest workers. It was awarded to me in recognition of my brilliant contributions to society. Since the Great Patriotic War, I have created countless weapons in the service of our great communist
From 0 to 100% drunk.
It was thanks to me that we were able to stamp out the Nazi scum. It was I who created the basic design for the mobile ballistic missile system you know and fear as SS-1C.
You're crocked, aren't you?
I'm merely drowning my sorrow. Because of him, I've got nothing to do but sit here and drink this crap.
Him?
Sokolov. It's him you're looking for, isn't it? Because of him, I have been stripped of my authority. My research has come to nothing. Look. It is a revolutionary mobile nuclear missile system. A bipedal tank.
A bipedal tank?
Yes, a walking tank. A robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology
Nice
is a
Ray.
link between infantry and artillery.
Nice
kind of
Rex.
Metal Gear, if you will. And this magnificent Metal Gear will mark a revolutionary step forward in weapons development.
Metal Gear?
But I won't be used so easily. No crying myself to sleep. For you see, I'm going to send these documents to my friend in the United States.
What?
Emmerich?
These bastards will live to regret this. And when they themselves become the targets of my creation, they will know my true greatness. Yes, Sokolov's pathetic Shagohod pales in comparison to my work. What are you going to do with a rocket engine on a tank?
About Sokolov.
A tank does not need a rocket. It needs something else. Look at these.
Nice shoes.
No. Legs. Legs that allow it to go anywhere. Just as when humans learn to walk upright. That is the real revolution in weaponry. Don't you agree?
Wouldn't you agree?
The fool's in charge. Joe Sokolov.
And where is Sokolov?
My project has been terminated. The Philosopher's legacy has been handed over to him.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Philosopher's legacy. Haven't you heard of the Philosophers? The Colonel has inherited their immense legacy. Volgin's father was in charge of the Philosophers' money laundering activities. In the confusion of the war, they somehow ended up with their treasure. And Volgin inherited that treasure illegally. We never need to worry about the military budget. The development costs at our facility are all paid out of the Colonel's deep pockets. The weapons born here will be the genes for creating an entirely new form of warfare. The funding for my research came out of that legacy. Came out of it. Now, my money, my men, all have been diverted to the Shagohod project. Tomorrow they will be conducting the final test, while Sokolov is making the final preparations in the weapons factory at Volgin's main base, the great fortress of Grozny Grad. Here I am, playing host to an enemy spy and drinking myself into a stupor.
That's where they moved Sokolov?
Yes.
And the Shagohod is there too?
Of course. Hey! You're not thinking of going to Grozny Grad. Are you mad? It's an impenetrable fortress.
I'm sure it is.
I'll penetrate it with my solid snake.
I'll take
Oh
my
wait, I don't have
chances.
one yet.
Wait.
What?
Listen to me, you fool. I want to help you.
Help me?
To thank you for your compliment.
What compliment?
My shoes. Tatiana gave them to me. I wanted to thank you for complimenting me on them. I'll tell you how to get into the fortress. In return, I ask only that you get that idiot out of there and destroy the Shagohod. There is an underground tunnel that runs around the perimeter of the fortress. You should be able to use it to sneak into the base. Head for the mountains. The entrance to the tunnel is located there. Take this. You passed through a warehouse on your way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
There should have been a locked door inside of it. Do you remember it?
Now I remember why I remember. Because of this.
We'll open that door. Beyond that door lies the vast jungle. You can climb up into the mountains from the far end of the jungle. Go back to the warehouse. Use the key to open the locked door and head for the mountains. Got it?
Why are you helping me?
Unlike Sokolov, the thought of defecting has never once crossed my mind. I love my country. I love this land. I cannot even imagine living anywhere else. I wish to remain a hero of the great motherland. I cannot bear the thought of being hounded into a corner and left to waste away. It is already dawn. We must hurry. I will remain here and nurse my troubles for a little longer.
Patriot.
Capitalism!
That sends Rex's data to USA. Sounds about right.
Get out of here! I have nothing more to say to you.
You're not supposed to be here.
Damn it all! I specifically wanted to test if the mask does anything or not. I guess it does do. The mask could do nothing. So annoying. I guess it was pure luck that I snuck inside. Screw this shit!
You're not supposed to be here.
Why are they spotting me? Why? Okay.
Who's there? I'm out of here.
And nobody heard a thing. Ah, this is the good stuff. One of the best weapons in the game. I guess one annoying way how to get past these stupid scientists was to crawl. I don't think that worked. Ah, so annoying. How did that? Oh, good thing I saved for this crap. Then again, I don't need the froggy. Screw this. You need this.
Huh? What do you think you're doing? Hey, stop! Who are you?
Okay. This is just shitty place that I never liked.
Who are you?
Just give me my 6! This is so annoying, I hate this. I should have grabbed the 6 before. I guess I'll just wait till he leaves. I have no patience for this crap. And everyone's happy now. All I needed to do is wait. I don't recall how the annoying AI reacts to things. Should be safe here. Nice spider. Are you serious? Hmm. Ah, it's okay, I saved. What face paint?
Major, Sokolov's already been moved to the fortress.
But that's only what Granin told you, right? He may have been giving you false info.
No, he wasn't lying.
How can you be so sure?
Gut feeling.
Good enough for me. According to Granin, you should be able to get to the mountains through a passage located deep in the jungle beyond the warehouse.
Right. Then if I climb the mountains, there'll be an underground tunnel leading to Groznygrad near the summit.
Start out by going back to the warehouse. Use the key you got from Granin to open the door and proceed into the jungle. You remember where the door is, don't you? It's directly north of the door you went in when you came from the aqueduct.
You'll suffer broken bones if you jump from...
Sigint, Granin said something about putting legs on a tank. Do you know what he was talking about?
If you ask me, it's gotta be a joke. Not only is making a tank walk on two legs a technical nightmare, but there's no point in making a walking tank to begin with. Putting legs on a tank would raise its clearance, increasing its frontal projection area. It'd also be less stable. Suppose the legs help the tank travel on bad roads. I don't see the logic in that. Isn't that what treads are for? I mean, anybody who'd seriously consider making a thing like that has got to be a wacko. Come to think of it, there was a guy in the States who wrote a paper on that subject. What was his name? Emerson? Heinrich? Something like that. I don't really remember. Of course, no one took that seriously.
Sigint, Granin was saying that Sokolov's research project was a tank fitted with rockets.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any idea what he meant?
Sorry, beats me. I wonder if it's supposed to increase the tank's mobility, or maybe give the tank short-range missile launching capability. But you're sure it has something to do with Phase 2 of the Shagohod, right?
Yeah.
Khrushchev traded Cuba just to get this thing finished, and Volgin blew up a Soviet research facility to get his hands on it. Whatever it is, it's gotta be big.
Sigint, do you know anything about that philosopher's legacy Granin was talking about?
Not a clue. Never even heard of
Annoying.
something like that until now.
Right.
One thing's for sure, though. Volgin's got a huge amount of money stashed away somewhere. Philosopher's legacy, huh? Maybe it is real.
All I want is chocolate chip reactions, and I get none. Sure.
That Order of Lenin that Granin was talking about is the most prestigious
Maybe
award in the
later
Soviet
outside the
Union.
area.
It's given to individuals, organizations, and cities for outstanding achievements in warfare, science, industry, the arts, and various other fields. You could say it's the highest honor the East has to give.
Don't worry, I wanted to go down there because of the shafts. Cute apple seed, if I can call that an apple seed. that was it, I think. Oh. Damn, you get 6 spray bullets. So cool. Was it in the vents? The items regenerated already.
What do you think you're doing?
I guess they didn't like when I decided to wave my arms. Well, let's see. I don't see anything, Lafufu. Nope, it's not. I'm going back. This is faster so I don't waste mine and your time. So for future reference, at least on normal you're given some ammo for the SIG, so you can use the SIG around. Where was the entrance into the yard? There we go. Too late, laugh. Too late. Why'd you think I wouldn't go here? I believe I did pick it up on my playthrough too. Because I know how it looks like. There it is. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't it be the gods watching for me? They stand no chance. And I probably should save and quit here, by the way. Since Lafufu needs to go to bed. Hello, Talo. Thanks for joining. Sorry. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, depending on how things go. So don't forget to follow all these links that are on screen and available in the description of the stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You had 3 hours, Italo, and you somehow missed the window. Bye.